Hey business owners, what if every RazorPay payment instantly organized itself inside your Notion workspace, complete with customer details, amounts, and timestamps without you exporting anything? Sounds very cool, right? To understand this scenario in much more detail, let's consider a real time example. Imagine customers completing payments through RazorPay for your products, services, events, or subscriptions. Without automation, you'd have to log into RazorPay, download the payment reports, copy customer information, then manually create entries in your Notion databases, which is very slow and repetitive and time consuming, and very easy to mess the things up. But this is where a tool that is AutoAppy, which comes into picture, which is a no-code platform which will help us achieve this task in a much more simpler manner. So, with the help of AutoAppy, what's going to happen is that the moment a payment is successful, all relevant data, customer name, email, amount, payment ID, and all the relevant details of that is going to automatically be added as a new entry inside your Notion. Your payment records stay perfectly updated in real time, giving you clean, organized financial tracking without any manual work. So now that we've understood the synopsis of this automation, let's head over to understand a bit more about AutoAppy. So for that, we have to go to Homepage. This is the landing page of AutoAppy where we have different nav options like Home, Apps, Learn, Automations, Pricing, and Workflows. So here, as we go down, we can see that we have a section named as Connect Your Apps. So here we have n number of applications which we have integrated with AutoAppy, which you can use to perform your different business automations. So here there are n number of domains under which you have different categories of applications. You can always go and explore them by clicking See More. So now let's go to the next section, that is set up your automation. So here you can explore how you can streamline your workflows and save time with our automation features. So here we have n number of templates which we have created for you so that you can understand how a particular workflow works. Suppose if you are a new user, you can always go to view details and then check how that automation works step by step, understanding its concept. So if you are someone who wishes to just try that automation and check if it suits your business, you can just go to try it and check how it works. So now heading forward towards our pricing plans. So these are our three pricing plans: the starter plan, the essential plan, and the professional plan. So in the starter plan, you can see that for absolutely ₹0 per month, we offer you 3000 tasks every month with unlimited workflows, unlimited team members, and whatnot. So what are you waiting for? So just simply sign up for free and start automating today itself. But before doing this, let's head over to our workflows. So now let's head over to create our today's workflow. But before creating our today's workflow, make sure that you have an account with AutoAppy and that your Google credentials are connected to the same so that you can seamlessly access your automations. So now let's click Workflows. So this will open up this kind of an automation dashboard in front of you where you can manage and monitor your workflows. So now let's start by creating a today's workflow. For that, we have to go to Add Workflow. Then we will give it a name as Auto Capture RazorPay Payment Data and store to Notion database. So just hit save. This is the automation we are going to cover for today. Suppose this, it will open up this kind of an interface in front of us which will prompt us to select a trigger node. So now you'll be having a question in mind that what is a trigger node? So a trigger node is just like a starting point to your entire automation. You can say that it is the backbone of your entire workflow you're going to create. It acts as a if condition which if satisfied only then it heads over to the next condition. So in our case, the first trigger node is going to be RazorPay. So let's just search for RazorPay. Select RazorPay and then in the triggers we are going to select payment captured as our trigger. So just say add first app. Then this will add the application to AutoAppy's canvas. So now you can see that we have added this to AutoAppy's canvas. So now we have to go and make it live. So for that we have to go to the hamburger menu here, which will open up the setup, configuration and the test window for the same. So here you can see that we have a webhook URL, and as you go down, so here you can see that we have a webhook URL. So just go and copy it, and now head over to your RazorPay account. So I already have one account, so make sure that you also have one RazorPay account, and a payment form is already created in the same. To the payment pages, so even you need to have one payment page available. So since I already have one payment page which I've already created, I'm going to use the same. You can create a new payment page by just going to create new page and just publish the same. So I already have this, so I'm going to use this. Now we had already copied a webhook URL from AutoAppy. So let's go and configure that to RazorPay. So for that we have to head over to developers. Suppose this, we have to go to webhooks tab. So just go to the webhooks tab. Here you can see that there is one of the webhook already enabled. So let's just create a new webhook now by saying add new webhook, and then we'll come and paste it here. So in the events we have to go and select payment captured and say create webhook. Since this is enabled, now we go back to our AutoAppy. After that is enabled, we need to go to the payment forms. So just hit back, or maybe select from here payment pages, and here you will see that there is a form which I had created. So just copy this, and before that go back to AutoAppy and say start capturing sample data, and then open that in a new tab and paste the link of the form you created. So just paste it. So this is basically just a music show of a particular DJ, and that she is intending to sell her tickets. So the customers who would be redirected to this URL are supposed to perform these activities. So that we're just going to enter the email and phone number. And then complete the payment. All this is happening in the test mode, so you do not need to worry about payments. So now we'll just select UPI, and in the UPI we have to enter a test UPI. So this is success@RazorPay. Suppose this we will say verify and pay. This is the UPI ID which is used for testing payments. So just say verify and pay. So here you can see that the payment is successfully done. Okay, so now go back to AutoAppy, wait for some time, and then say check status. So here you can see that the data has been captured successfully, like the name, details, email address, the phone number, everything has been captured. But you can see that there is one problem here. Instead of capturing ₹1000, it is capturing 10,000. Like it has extra 2 appended zeros to it. So you can just go and check this. So you'll see 1000 rupees, and it has 2 decimal points. So we need to convert that into the same. So for that we have to perform another action. So let's close this for now since this node is live. Let's go to the add operation. Then this will open up this select next tab page. So here we will search for number formatter by AutoAppy, which is an internal feature of AutoAppy. So just select that, and then in the actions here we have to perform math operation as our action. So I say add node, yes add node, and then in the first number we are supposed to map the data from RazorPay. So just say add option, this is the data mapper, so just click that, and then from the category select RazorPay, and here we are supposed to enter that amount which is wrongly popping up, that is 10,000, and just say confirm. And then in the second number we are supposed to enter 100, and then in the operation just say division, so that will give us 1000 rupees as the answer, so that should be. So just say submit, and then say test this node. Hide sample data and show sample data. So here you can see that we have received the required amount. So this is the amount which we need to go and store in our Google Sheet or any other application. But for now we just have to create a contact in HubSpot. So we do not actually need the amount to be appropriately appearing. But still, let's just keep it as a habit. So since we have received this as 1000 rupees, let's just close this. Let's go and perform a final action node, that is the Notion database. So for that, let's just go to the add icon here, and then in the search we will search for Notion, and then we will say create an item, create database item, and just say add node, then again yes add node. So then it will ask us to select an option from existing connection and create new connection. So here we will select create new connection. Let's just append this name with Notion or RazorPay for future reference. Let's just say connect with Notion. So make sure that you have an account with Notion for this prior to making this automation. Then select pages from here. Then my page exists under the private pages of welcome to Notion. So you could have your page under any of these pages, or you could have a custom page of your own. So now I am just selecting this page where my database lies. So I'll just say allow access, and then it says connection saved, and now it is asking us for the database ID. So since I have already made an account over there and I made a database with respect to RazorPay data, it should appear under this drop down. So let's just tap this. So here you can see that there is a RazorPay transaction data. So just select that, and here you can see that whatever column names are there inside my Notion are reflecting in here. You can always go and check this. So this is my Notion board, and I have created a database named as RazorPay transaction data, where I am supposed to store the data from the RazorPay. So let's just map these details one by one. So let's go to the data mapper, and then in the number we go and select the mobile number, just say confirm. Then for the transaction ID we just go to the data mapper again. Then in the RazorPay just search for the transaction ID. So this is the transaction ID, just say confirm. Let's just increase the space for the transaction ID a bit. Then let's just map the account ID. Select RazorPay, which is the previous node from where we are supposed to get the details. Just confirm this details, and then in the payment status go to the data mapper again, select RazorPay, and then payment status is captured. Or we can just say payment captured as the event here. And then in the UPI ID go to the data mapper again, then we'll search for the test UPI ID we had entered earlier. You could enter yours later. Then the email address, also the same thing works. Go to RazorPay and search for the email address which you had entered, just say confirm. So now that we have finished mapping all the data here, let's just go to submit. Data has been saved successfully. So now let's just say test this node. So data task has been executed successfully. Do hide sample data and show sample data. Here you can see that there is an ID which is created freshly with along all the details which we entered. Let's go and check in our Notion database if the data has been fetched or not. So here you can see that the data has been successfully fetched properly under each column. So this is how the automation works, and hope so that you understood the concept, end-to-end concept of this automation, and you enjoyed the same, and that the journey to AutoAppy was inspiring for you. So if you are someone who wishes to supercharge your productivity, head over to our website today itself and start automating today. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe our video, and if you have any kind of an idea in your mind or any doubt or query related to automations or any business idea on which you want us to create our next YouTube video on, make sure you comment down in our YouTube comment sections, and our team will be very happy to assist you with the same. So until I see you into the next video lecture, happy automating. Thank you.